All right, so short entry in the pound here. We've got the euro selling off a little bit ahead of this pound move. Obviously, we've got the signals already up indicating the downtrend. Risk on this trade, we short this pound just below those 20s here. Out is going to be just above these 28s. So I'm going to say this is going to be a 9 or a 10 pip of risk. All the way down through the lows. The low in this is these 04s. So just get down to the lows would already be a 15 pip winner. Of course, if it gets down to the lows, we'd anticipate another 10 or 20 out of it. What would help our position here is if we see this dollar yen get up above these 92.95 level, or if we see the euro sell off below the lows down here, which would be, looks like about 34. Otherwise, I don't think we'll give this the full risk. So if we start to see any real bouncing in the euro or any selling off in the dollar yen, probably get out earlier than I would giving it the full risk. Since it's already gone in the money, I don't want to give it the entire risk. There we go. Looks like pound might be leading the way to the downside right now. Stock's still rallying, but they're not having any real impact on the currencies whatsoever. Since the big news today, the unemployment is driving the dollar. Here we go. Dollar yen up through 92.95s. Pound down through those recent lows. There we go. Euro didn't make it down to the lows just yet. Pound getting close to that even number. See, the euro did not make a new low there. So I'd be a lot more comfortable if I saw that euro make a new low. Of course, the dollar yen did make a new high. But as we know, the euro has a lot bigger influence on the pound dollar than the dollar yen has on the dollar portion of the pound dollar. See if the euro can take another shot here. If the euro gets down through the lows, we'll be a little more comfortable in this trade. I mean, obviously, we're up right now about 12 ticks in anyway, but we'll be a lot more comfortable holding it. There we go, euro down through the lows, and the dollar yen up to the highs. Pound, only one of the three currencies that didn't go that time. Let's see if we get a delayed reaction. There we go. Here's some selling in the pound. Might have triggered a couple sell stops down there. That's good for us. A little more selling in the pound. So we're watching the euro and the yen as cues to when we're going to exit on any portion of this trade. Still short the entire position in this pound. All right, I'm going to exit on half of the pound here. So exit on half of the pound position. So in the first half of that trade, that was approximately plus 12. So we still have the second half short. We'll see what we can make on this. All in all, we would have liked to have seen a little more amplified sell-off there on that rush down through those lows. What we saw basically last time to give us the indication that we were going to have a short signal, we'd like to have seen a sell-off like that. Treasury selling off as well at the same time here. But we really didn't get that amplified sell-off. So instead of sitting there and just hoping we're going to have a huge winner on it, only makes sense to go ahead and take that 12-tick winner on the first half, lock in some profits, and give this second half a little bit more room, see what happens. If this euro starts to rally at all, we'll get on the second half of this pound. All right, so I'm just going to exit on this pound. So I'm out in the pound, out of everything in the pound. So plus 10 on the second half, plus 12 on the first half, plus 10 on the second half, an average of plus 11 on that pound trade, and we are flat.